Today we are going to discuss about an interesting topic which simultaneously can be group of words and can be a sentence, which is clause. What is clause? Clause is the name given to a group of words which form a sentence or unit within a sentence and which contains a finite verb. So let me discuss what a finite verb is. Finite verb is a verb which forms tense and has a subject. In simple words, finite verb changes according to its tense and subject. Let's look at the sentences. In the first sentence, opened. In the second sentence, opened was. In the third sentence, was, opened, walked are finite verbs because they can change according to its tense and subject. Let's look at the first sentence, the boy opened the door. I can tell the boy will open the door or the boy opens the door. If I change the subject, it can be they open the door. Similarly, in the sentence which was locked, it can be changed to which will be locked or which is locked. Same happens to the finite verb were. In these sentences, the boy opened the door. It's a full sentence. In the second sentence, the boy opened the door which was locked. This sentence is divided into two units. In the third sentence, when lunch was ready, the boy opened the door, walked into the room. This sentence is fully divided into three units. So we can see that our first sentence fulfills the requirement that a clause can be a sentence, and our last two sentences fulfill the requirement that it can be a unit within a sentence, and they all have finite verb. So these all are clauses. In these examples, there are two types of clauses hidden. Here, the boy opened the door, walked into the room. These two sentences can express themselves completely. So they are free and are called independent clause. Their other name is main or principal clause. But the sentence which was locked and when lunch was ready, these two sentences cannot express themselves completely. To convey their meaning, they have to depend on the main clause. So they are called dependent or subordinate clause. A subordinate clause starts with a subordinate conjunction or a relative pronoun. So an independent clause is a group of words or a sentence that makes complete sense by itself. But a dependent clause does not make their complete sense by itself. They depend on the main clause to fulfill their meaning. So there are two types of clause we have found: main clause and dependent clause. Dependent clause can be divided into three groups. Number 1, noun clause. Number 2, adjective or relative clause. And number 3, adverb clause, which we will be discussing in our next class. Up till then, bye.